When you think of nu metal, which band instantly comes to mind? For many, it's none other than Linkin Park. While bands like Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Slipknot had already made a name for themselves in the genre, it was Linkin Park's debut album Hybrid Theory that truly dominated the charts. Released in October 2000, the album became the best-selling record of the following year, with over 32 million copies sold worldwide. Despite the mixed opinions surrounding the nu metal genre, Hybrid Theory solidified its place as a legendary album that transcended boundaries. The success of Hybrid Theory can be attributed to many factors, but one of the biggest is undoubtedly the voice of Chester Bennington. Bennington joined the band in 1999, 2 years after its formation, but behind the scenes, he battled severe depression and substance abuse. His powerful vocals and emotional depth resonated with millions of fans around the world. Tragically, Chester took his own life in 2017, marking the end of an era for the band and leaving an irreplaceable void. For years, many believed that Linkin Park would never be the same without Chester. His impact on the band was profound. Songs like One Step Closer, Crawling, and Paper Cut simply wouldn't have had the same effect without his high-pitched, soul-piercing voice. However, Chester wasn't the only driving force behind the band's success. Mike Shinoda's rap verses and instrumental prowess were equally crucial in shaping Linkin Park's sound. Since Chester's passing, fans have speculated about whether the band would ever return. Mike Shinoda often responded with a firm, "Now is not the time," indicating that emotionally and creatively, the group wasn't ready to move forward. But in 2024, things took a surprising turn. In April, Billboard reported that Linkin Park was planning a comeback with a new female vocalist, Emily Armstrong. The band soon launched a countdown on their website, leading up to a live-streamed concert in September where they officially introduced Armstrong as their new lead singer. Armstrong's appointment sparked a wave of controversy, some of which was deeply rooted in sexism, as people couldn't accept the idea of a woman stepping into Bennington's shoes. However, more serious issues also arose, including her ties to the Church of Scientology and perceived support for convicted rapist Danny Masterson. Even Chester Bennington's son, Jamie, expressed outrage, accusing the band of erasing his father's legacy. Despite the backlash, Linkin Park forged ahead. On September 11th, I attended their comeback concert at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California. Walking in, I had mixed emotions. I wondered if the band could recapture the same magic that made me fall in love with their music when I was younger. As soon as the opening notes of Somewhere I Belong filled the arena, I was swept away by nostalgia. For the next 2 hours, I was completely captivated. Armstrong didn't try to mimic Chester. Instead, she brought her own style to the songs, making them feel fresh and new. Mike Shinoda was clearly moved by the crowd's energy, often taking moments between songs to thank fans for their unwavering support. When the familiar piano intro of In the End began, I felt goosebumps all over again. It was a surreal experience to hear one of my all-time favorite songs performed live after so many years. By the end of the show, one thing was clear: Linkin Park has found its new identity. Their journey ahead will undoubtedly be filled with challenges, but with their upcoming album, From Zero, set to release in November 2024, they're ready to start a new chapter. However, if the band truly wants to honor their legacy, they'll need to address the criticisms and controversies head-on, and perhaps seek reconciliation with Chester's family. Transparency and honesty will be key to ensuring that Linkin Park remains a meaningful force in music for generations to come, rather than just a nostalgic act.